Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and just do a general message for you guys. I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to pop through with the reading, so let's see what we get. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support, Gemini. Thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see what's going on here. I'm getting beaver energy. Okay, I'm getting beaver energy. So maybe you're building something for yourself right now. You know, beavers, they work really hard. Maybe you work really hard. Maybe you work out in the elements all day, Gemini. Maybe you work building something or constructing something all day, okay? There is something about the beaver putting the mud on its tail and slapping it on the, anyway, slapping on the mound. What? I don't know, Gemini. There's something about the beaver building something. That's what I'm getting, okay? That could be significant for you guys. Hummingbirds could also be significant. I feel like somebody's grandmother. It could be any energy, guys. Any energy at all that's passed on that you feel would be connected to the hummingbird. But I'm getting a grandmother specifically, and this grandmother could be Aquarius. Okay, I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. I'm also hearing the name Lola. So take it as it resonates. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have here for Gemini gang. Just general, what they need to know, general messages. Let's try to make this not be too long, right? We have the minstrel coming out, and it's talking about letting your intentions be known. Gemini, somebody could want to come towards you and let their intentions be known. They do want to, it says, use your skills to aid others. Okay. They could want to, somebody might know that they have a big influence right now, or they have some kind of power in a situation, meaning they have the power to take action. They have the power to change something if they want to. They might want to do that. For some of you, you're being asked to let your intentions be known, okay? Especially when it comes to your skills. Are you using your skills to help other people, or are you using your skills to help yourself? Spirit might be asking some of you guys that right now. Okay, either way though, I do feel like there is this energy of somebody wanting to bring some kind of clarity to you, or some clarity that is going to come to you through this communication. It could be like there's a blindfold on you right now, but as soon as this communication comes through, it's taken off. And you can see suddenly, and it's like, okay, well, now that I have this information, this is how I feel. It's that's kind of what I'm getting. I don't know. Yeah, the sun, I told you, some of you guys might work out in the sun, or you like to be out in the sun. Maybe there's this energy of kind of, for some of you, wanting to play hooky from work and just go play out in the sun, just go get out in nature perhaps with the green man. The forces of nature favor you. Some of you guys are like, I'm better off in the sun. I'm better off outside. I'm better off, in my element here. For some of you guys, that's how you might feel. For some of you, you might feel like you've been tempted off your path when it comes to something, and you really want to get back on that. So maybe you've been tempted off of a diet, or maybe you've been tempted off of a workout routine or a schedule, or maybe you had some kind of goal or a dream, a plan that you had kind of put together, Gemini, and you were really working on this, and you might feel like you've been deterred or you've been put off path. Maybe you're questioning your own intentions when it comes to something right now. Like, what are my intentions? Do I want to continue to persevere with this? Do I want to find a different way? You might be going back and forth with yourself right now with choosing your words carefully on the bottom of the deck, Gemini. Like, you might be like, 1 minute you're all in, the next minute you're not. And so Spirit doesn't really know how to co-create with you. Spirit's kind of in flux because you're in flux. There's almost that energy here, okay? So you are being asked to persevere, meaning to really take some kind of dedicative action towards something. Right? Like, I'm dedicating myself this, and I'm showing this through my actions. That is going to be rewarded, okay? Some of you, if you have been working on quitting some kind of addiction or getting on a better schedule, staying in a routine when it comes to something, that perseverance is going to be rewarded. I'm getting the energy of like meal prepping too. Some of you guys might be meal prepping. You might be, designating a certain day when you clean your house, getting up at a certain time, making sure you go for a run or go to the gym or swim. I heard go for a swim at this time. Like there's this energy of like wanting to kind of get your day on a schedule. You might even be writing out an itinerary of what an average day would look like for you and have that kind of be the blueprint. Like, oh, I would get up, average time I would get up for work is at this time, and then I would have my coffee, and then I would do this, and going on and so forth. Some of you might be spending way too much time on social media or too much time on the phone. Like you're spending a good chunk of your time looking at things on the phone when you could be dedicating it to something, building something in your life, fixing something up, doing something, healing something, progressing in some area. It's an energy, it's a form of self-sabotage, because I am getting that here with the let your intentions be known. I almost feel like Spirit's like sitting there strumming outside your window like, I don't know why I'm getting that. That's just me. My country ass with a damn banjo. But anyways, they might not be playing a banjo. Okay, Spirit might not be playing a banjo outside your window, right? But I'm kind of getting this energy of like Spirit, like just like, right, strumming outside your window, waiting for you to kind of make up your mind. Like, what are we doing here, Gemini? What we doing? There's something like that, okay? I don't know. Yeah, Spirit's like, you can have it all, but there's something about your arms being crossed here of like, what do you want though? What are you open to? Because crossed arms and body language is like being closed off. And I feel like you do have the opportunity to have it all for some of you. Some of you might feel like a queen is very closed off towards you. Okay, this person could have Leo in their chart for sure. Libra, Taurus in their chart, because the queen is giving me Empress energy. So this person can be very closed off. You might have, Gemini, if you're this feminine energy, male or female, you might have a masculine energy, somebody else that's wanting to let their intentions be known. They might even want to strum a little song outside your window. That's for some of you guys. I don't know. Okay? I don't know how okay you feel with that, Gemini. That's not for everybody, obviously, okay? But there is love and prosperity in your future regardless of the situation that you find yourself in right now, Gemini. I feel like that's why Spirit's sitting there just playing on its guitar waiting for you. Like, what are we doing? What are we creating next? Where are we going? There could be this energy of like, they're showing me like a turnpike or something, and if that's even what that's called, on an interstate. And it's like you're going around and there's exits where you could veer off, but I'm seeing the car and you're just like going and getting back on the turnpike and going and get back. Spirit's like, what are we doing? I'm getting seasick here. Are we getting off, or what is happening? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you're taking Spirit for a ride and you don't even know where you're going. Okay, that is for somebody. I don't know how much this reading is going to resonate. I feel like you're being asked to persevere in whatever you do intend to do, though, Gemini. Like, whatever make your intentions known to yourself and Spirit, please and thank you, and other people. But then once you are sure of what your intentions are, that's when you need to take action. That's when it's time to stay dedicated, to persevere through, to push through, is the energy I'm getting. Some of you you're going through the push right now, where it's like you're tired, you've been on this journey for a second, like, and you're not sure what exit you want to get off of. You're not sure what you want to do next. You're just kind of on the journey still. That really would, yeah, like there's almost, this is literally what this card is. There's almost like a moment of pause, or like this energy of who knows what's next. This is like a wild card. For some of you, there is going to be something unexpected that's happening after this, like your perseverance is rewarded. It's going to be rewarded in unexpected ways. I'm getting that very strongly. The talisman, okay? You are destined to succeed, Gemini. It's in your DNA, literally. It's like written in the stars for you, like in your birth chart, Gemini, succeed, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, the oracle, you might be seeking wisdom from others, trying to get some advice, trying to get outside perspective. Maybe, hanging around the tarot community, trying to get some answers for some of you guys. Just trying to see, like, if anything sticks, if anything gives you any kind of inspiration, like, I see this exit, I see I could get off, and I see this exit I could get off, but which exit is best, and why would I choose this exit over that? Like, you're still trying to figure it out, and you're already here at the turn. That's what I'm getting. I feel almost like Spirit's like, you should have had this figured out before we got to the turn, but whatever. I feel like Spirit's not trying to be a side seat driver with you right now, Gemini. I just feel like Spirit's like, you should have had that figured out, but whatever. Okay? Spirit's like trying to let you work this out because it's important that you work it out. It's like when you see a little baby trying to learn how to walk for the first time. I mean, yeah, you're not going to let them walk off a freaking cliff or walk into a pool or, you know, like you see that they're so close to bumping their heads, so you're not going to let that happen. But at the same time, you're not going to guard them from every little fall, every little thing. You're not going to completely direct their path. You're going to let them make their choice. And you know, humans err. We make mistakes. You know, sometimes we get off the exit and we're like, oh shit, I should have took the other exit. We got to round back around and we got to get back on there so we can get off to the exit that we need to get to. Like, it does happen like that sometimes. Some of y'all might be on a road trip or be driving somewhere soon and feel lost AF, but you're not. Some of you guys might be going through like a big interstate section or something where there's like turnpikes and this and there's 2 exits to get off, and it's like there are 2 lanes in the exit to get off, and stay in the 3rd lane from the right. Why does your GPS say that? Stay in the 3rd lane from the right when you're in the 1st lane from the right. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. I don't know. GPS can really confuse you. There's something about this. Like you're trusting a GPS, or you're trusting something that's greater than yourself, but you're needing to trust yourself. There's something with the sun here, because the sun is about the self. It's about your identity and who you are. And I feel like Spirit is like really like you are in the driver's seat here. So everything is kind of in flux. I keep getting that, like in flux, like in motion without actually being in motion. Hold on a second, Gemini. Just hold on just a gosh darn minute. Y'all are like, okay. I'm like, there's something about influx, so I'm looking it up because I'm like, am I thinking of this right? The arrival or entry of a large number of people of things. That's what I'm saying. You're in flux to something, or something is in flux to you. There's this energy of being on the turnpike or about to enter or get off or something like that, and you're still on it. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting, Gemini, okay? This reading is not going to make sense for everybody, and that's okay. We have the Queen wanting to come back out. Big Empress energy. So there is love and prosperity that's going to come to you in unexpected ways, Gemini. Really wild ways, too. Like, you know, ways that seem like almost like it's too good to be true, but it's not. There has been this energy of a locked door or something that's had a block or a restriction on it, that being lifted here in the future, Gemini. And that could be the energy of you going around and around and around. Spirit's like, what are we doing? And you're like, it's just not ready yet, or I'm not ready yet, or maybe Spirit's been telling you it's not ready yet. I feel like you're working right now very close with Spirit to develop what your future is, whether you're aware of that or not. Because some of you guys might be like, I'm not working with nobody, but you're going back and forth with yourself. You're having this dialogue inside. You're getting these sensations. You're seeing little butterflies flutter past your window, and you're like, huh, maybe that is like, that's working with Spirit. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're working with Spirit right now to try to bring this prosperity to you. It feels unexpected, whatever this is. So let your intentions be known. Why is this here for Gemini? Through this deck, please. Let your intentions be known. Why is this here for Gemini? Because I feel like Spirit wants to give to you, or somebody wants to give to you. There could be that energy here, because like I said, it's not going to be the same for everybody. For some of you, somebody does want to come and sing you a little song. They want to offer you their cup of love, Gemini. They are so nervous about this. They are so anxiety riddled with this, okay? They might find you to be very hot, very seductive, very magnetic, but also maybe they find you to be a little bit aggravated with them right now, or a little bit angry. This is somebody who possibly has put you up on a pedestal and doesn't see themselves in the same light as they see you. Like, they see themselves as beneath you. And I'm not saying that's right at all. This could be a Leo, for sure. I'm not saying that that's right at all, but I'm just saying that's how it is. This person wants to offer to you, though. They don't want to say the wrong things. They don't want to screw it up. Some of you might have somebody in your past that's in heavy regret right now because they didn't let their intentions be known with you. They turned their back on the cup, or they kind of showed their ass or something, okay? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what I felt. Somebody is in deep regret right now. Sorry, guys. Mercury retrograde still has me in its freaking clutches. I just cannot get released from it. It just is so freaking annoying. But anyways, Yeah, somebody's really sad and regretful and remorseful about not letting their intentions be known when they had the opportunity. Some of you, this person wants to let their intentions be known. This person might not even have ever been with you. This could be somebody completely new that's coming in that wants to let their intentions be known, and they've been going through healing from their own sadness or whatever things that have happened before you, Gemini, okay? For others of you, this is Spirit asking you to let your intentions be known to this person, to Spirit, to situations in general, to yourself. What do you want to pour into, Gemini? Because you're being offered a lot, or there is a lot of opportunity or abundance ahead. Some you're not even aware of, or some is like, it's a wild kind of wild card type of energy, like very out of nowhere, out of left field. Something is coming that it is going to bring a lot of abundance. I get that very strongly with that. So we're going to see. But there is this energy here of like letting your intentions be known in regards to what you want to pour into. Somebody might be listening to a lot of love songs in regards to you right now, Gemini, or you're listening to a lot of love songs. Somebody is listening to a lot of love songs right now, okay? And thinking about somebody and thinking about what they want to say. Somebody might want to write their own love song. They might want to write their own music, or they might just want to write something in general. Yeah, there is this energy of this, right? Like there's a lot of like fantasy or emotion, or this is also manifesting energy too, to take it off of love, right? This is manifesting because we do manifest on the 5D before we ever bring it to the 3D. So you're already thinking about things and feeling about things and kind of getting it into your energy before you ever see it in the reality. So for some of you, that's what you're doing with the let your intentions be known. You're manifesting what you want to be brought into your reality, what you want to come face to face with in the future. For sure. You got to take it as it resonates, because I'm seeing all kinds of different stories. I'm definitely seeing somebody who wants to apologize to you, that feels like they were left out in the cold. Maybe they put themselves out in the cold. Again, this person doesn't feel like they're good enough for you. They feel like they got a lot of work to be good enough for you. I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's how they feel, Gemini. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what this sun is. Your perseverance is going to be rewarded. Why is that here for Gemini? What is this? Whoa. 4 of Pentacles coming out with this 5 of Pentacles that we just saw. Well, that's such a coinky dink. Although there are no coincidences, some would say. So sometimes progress doesn't look like progress. That's the message I'm getting here with this, Gemini. Because we look at the 4 of Pentacles and we see somebody who's clinging to fear. We see somebody who's clinging to the sense of a lack mentality of, these are my 4 of Pentacles, owe me Lucky Charms, right? I can't let go of this. This is the only Lucky Charms I'll ever have. And they feel like they have a firm foundation, but it's hard to complete anything, do anything, really have a sense of connection to spirit when you have this weighing on your crown the whole time. Really be able to get up and move anywhere when you got to keep your feet on your pentacles to keep them safe. You can't really, again, build anything because you got your hands in the damn origami fucking headlock, okay, on your money. It's like there's a big clingy energy here. And the next step that brings you out of this 4 of Pentacles is the 5. That doesn't look like a positive step, does it? It actually looks like you're safer in this 4. It looks like you're safe just staying right where you're at, Gemini. 1818 when I looked at the time, okay? It looks like you're safe just right where you're at. But that's the illusion. Because actually, you're safer moving forward. You're actually gaining a pinnacle. You just might be possibly leaving something behind, having to sacrifice something. There is this sense of comfortability that you do have with the 4 of Pentacles, and the risk that you take that feels counterintuitive with the 5 of Pentacles. But the 5 of Pentacles is about that change. It's about getting you over this hump that you feel like you're in right now. That could be why Spirit's asking you to let your intentions be known, because you do have a lot that you could manifest for yourself. You have several different timelines you could jump onto, several different ways that this could work out for you, Gemini. But if you're dead set on holding on, like, how are you supposed to manifest anything or go on any kind of journey or do anything when you're all wrapped up in preserving this 4 of Pentacles above anything else? You have to keep this 4 of Pentacles preserved. There's like an energy of almost casting yourself out from that Garden of Eden type of energy here with the 4 of Pentacles and feeling like you're losing because of that, but you're actually not. Like, you are growing. And it might take some kind of perseverance to do this. So some of you guys really are persevering through a lot of money struggles right now. Feeling very bound to something too, some of you. But that is what I'm getting from that card. What is this wild card? Because I feel like that's, you know, we're following the journey here, right? And we're walking along, and there's this energy of like, okay, well, I can't, I'm not able to move. Nothing's growing. Nothing's happening. I'm not happy with this. It's like a blockage. That's what this card is representing for me right now. It's like a huge block that you're feeling. So if you drop all this, you're feeling like you're actually going off on this journey where you're insecure. And for some of you, because you've never known anything different too. It's like he's all clean and shiny and safe and comfortable in the nest there. But when he leaves the nest, he might, you know, get a little beat up. He might go through some things. He might feel a little insecure and, you know, not built for this. But there's something about this perseverance and continuing to push forward regardless, because he could just go in to this Five of Pentacles. That does represent the church for some people. It represents that sense of safety, comfort, security, and they're choosing to walk on by it. Like he's looking up at it like, oh, shouldn't we go in here? And she's like, no. Because that's just going to bring us right back into this codependent ass energy that we just left, son. So shut your trap, right? And keep it moving. There's some kind of energy like that. Maybe that's not how she would talk to him, but I don't know, okay? There's something like that. And this could even just be signifying you, Gemini, because with your twin, right? Your busted ass twin, don't he look busted? Your busted ass twin is like, shouldn't we go in for safety? Shouldn't we depend on somebody? Shouldn't we? And you're like, no, because we want to get out of this codependent energy. We want to get out of this energy of feeling like we can't do things ourselves. We can't handle things ourselves. We can't land on our feet, because you can, right? And your perseverance is being rewarded. It's being rewarded in a very strange way, like a very much a wild card type of energy. So what is this? We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Okay. It's a seed to be planted, a seed that can grow in the future, something that you will be celebrating. Now, for some of you guys, this is talking about love. I mean, if that's what this was for you, because it's different for everybody, right? But if it was love for you, there could be some kind of new soulful connection that's being introduced, or this is a reconciliation card for some people. So if that's something that's on the table for you, I could see that as well. But for the majority of you, because you know how I like to keep it, the majority of you, I feel like this is basically a brand new opportunity, a brand new path, maybe a way to feel more productive coming towards you. It's something to celebrate, that's for sure. It's something that connects you with other people around you. It makes you feel more comfortable. It makes you feel more emotionally secure, because over here, there's a lot of emotions, but it's like it's clouded. This feels clearer. For some of you, this could be something that you maybe passed up in the past, or you passed up the idea of. There could be something that's coming back around that you never expected to. With this Ace of Pentacles, somebody could be offering you some kind of commitment too. Yeah, somebody might feel like they missed out on something in the past. They want to give this another shot. This could be in regards to money too. Like, I should have taken that opportunity. I should have went after that job. I should have went to school for this. There's an energy of going back in a sense and trying to create something. But slow but surely, like slow and steady steps is what's going to win the race, is what I'm getting here. But there's so much potential. Some of you, there's going to be a communication, like a job offer that comes in that you just weren't expecting. This might cause you to have to network or mingle with a lot of people. Some of you are going to meet somebody, like if you do your own business and you're already out there networking with people, you're going to meet somebody that there's going to be an opportunity opened up through this. There's also something, Gemini, about you gaining some kind of inner confidence and inner sense of well-being. And this just, you know, like a magnet, just drawing opportunities towards you. I mean, look at this. It's like everybody just wants to offer to them. They're just having a good time. They're living their life, right? They're taking care of themselves. Maybe this is like an aerobics class or something. Maybe you're getting in shape, Gemini. I don't know. You're just doing things for you. You're making sure that you feel emotionally content. And because of that, you're drawing opportunities. You're drawing opportunities from spirit, okay? Wish fulfillment possibly. An energy of you being able to walk through a new archway here. But also physical opportunities you're drawing in. So I'm kind of honestly getting here, like some of you guys could have health improving, and you could also have job, you know, money opportunities that come in, or even somebody who wants to ask you out on a date. I'm getting that too, a water sign or earth sign. I'm getting this might come unexpectedly, like that you get offered a date. Some of you could get offered 2 dates at once. And you're like, 3's company too? I don't know. There's something like that. I just feel like a lot is coming towards you, okay? Let's see with this love and prosperity. You are going to be overthinking a lot of this too. Like, what do I choose? What do I take? It's about what you feel worthy of, right? That's what this is. It's about what you feel worthy of. 3 of Wands here with this love and prosperity. Yeah, you're manifesting these ships in from a distance, and you have a firm grasp on what it is that you want, what it is that you want to manifest. Again, you might have taken a look back at the past. Some of you have looked back at the past and you're like, hell no, right? You're like, I'm good on that. I see the toxicities. I see what I was chained to. I see the codependent whack-ass energy, and I don't want to be involved in that anymore. I know what I want, right? For some of you guys, you have a firm grasp on what you want. Some of you let a karmic situation mess up a 10 of Cups situation. Like, you let the past, you let your past fears, your past insecurities come through and mess up what you were currently trying to work on. This doesn't have to just be love. This could be like money. Like, you bombed before, so you thought you were going to bomb this time, so you procrastinated, you didn't put any real effort into it, and you feel like you lost that opportunity because of that. There's something that's getting reintroduced, or there's a new opportunity on the horizon. There's several ships out here, Gemini. You don't just have to choose the first ship that comes into port. Okay? I'm just saying. You don't have to. You can see what else is out there. That's what somebody's doing. There's a lot of options, or there's a lot of abundance here in the future that you're manifesting. Some of you guys are going to be traveling and meeting new people or having new experiences. This doesn't necessarily just have to be money either. Like, I feel like we get too caught up in, oh, money's coming, money, or love. Sometimes it's just happy experiences. You know, going to the park and, you know, seeing a beautiful sky, or taking a little vacation or a trip and then just enjoying yourself, or laughing with an old friend, watching a good movie, reading a nice book. It's like there is some kind of energy of abundance in your life coming, or it's already here, but it's like abundance is all around you. It's not necessarily found in one thing. And these ships on the horizon that are coming in, it's like they just add to it. Some of you guys are closed off a little bit towards new energy coming in. It's like you scout, or you vet anything new that comes in, because you don't want anything to disrupt what you built for yourself. I mean, I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I hear you on that. But that's what I'm getting. But Spirit's like, sometimes you have to take the leap. Sometimes you have to take the opportunity when it presents itself, and not miss these things that are meant to kind of help you shine or help you progress, Gemini. And that's what I get here. I get, like, there is a ship that's on the horizon. It looks a little riskier than the other ones, and you might want to go after it, but you might not be sure. Like, should I take this mystical ship, right? Hop on the magic carpet? Or should I stick with whatever this is that I'm already, like, it's almost like I could go on the magic carpet that flies that I'm not used to, or I could just walk on this regular ass carpet I've been walking on my whole life. That's kind of the energy here. But either way, a choice must be made in the future, because a journey is being started, or being introduced at least. Let's get some advice / general message. I said let's make it a short read, and I'm 27 minutes in. Girl, boy, bye. Okay. Let's get some advice / additional messages. Prayers answered. That's what I'm saying. Small steps, big accomplishments. For some of you, something is coming in. It took a while. Your perseverance is rewarded. For some of you, you didn't feel like you were making progress where you actually were. Something is about to transform. And also, again, with the prayers answered, what have you been praying for? Again, let your intentions be known. Maybe this is Spirit saying, like, you know, all you have to do is ask, Gemini. Like, that's for some of you guys. Like, all you have to do is ask. Like, Spirit is ready to rain some kind of abundance down onto you. So, I don't know. What else do we have? Advice / general messages for Gemini. Evolve into your complexity. Don't just allow yourself to see the surface level of anyone, anything, any situation. Dig deeper. That's what Spirit is asking you to do, because the answers are within. There's something that maybe you were looking at from a very surface level energy, and you are meant to kind of dream and journey a little bit into this and see what conclusions you can come up with. There is some kind of old skin that's being shed, and a breakthrough that's happening. And especially through you nourishing your shadow, like you delving into your shadow side and doing the shadow work. So what is the shadow work? Because I've had somebody ask me that before in the comments. So what is shadow work? Shadow work is where you're basically looking at your own bullshit. That's what it is. You're looking at your own negativity. You know, what roles do you play? What stuff do you be on? Are you a liar? Are you a flake? Do you manipulate people? Are you a little selfish? Do you make reckless ass, impulsive ass decisions? Are you a procrastinator? And then looking at what that stems for. Why do you procrastinate? Is it because you feel like you're not worthy of things? Is it because you don't feel like you're good enough? Is there a failure of success? Is there a failure, or is there a fear of failure? Is there a fear of success? It's like, that is shadow work. It's digging into the stuff that you really don't want to look at. Your insecurities, your doubts, your fears. That's why they're in the shadow. Because the light is what we see. It's what we present to everybody and what we hold on to, right? But the shadow plays just as big a role in our life as the light, if not more. So it's really shining light on the shadow, basically. And some of you are being asked to do that right now. Like, you're being asked, what makes you not want to take a ride on the magic carpet and stay walking on that busted ass carpet you've been walking on your whole life? What makes you want to do that when you're not necessarily happy there? It's one thing if you're happy. If you're like, I love this carpet, right? Like, I love this carpet. My mama gave birth to me on this carpet, or whatever. I don't know. There's something like that. If you love it, you love it. If you like it, I love it, right? It's that kind of energy. But I get the energy with your head being buried in the sand here that you might not necessarily love it. An illusion. Like, no, I don't really like bringing dates by and showing them that stain on the carpet where I was birthed. I'm sorry, but somebody had to say it. There's like, nah, So what are you burying your head in the sand when it comes to? That's the advice here, to stop doing that. Don't bury your head in the sand. Bury your head into yourself, like into the complexity of yourself. Look inside. Sacred boundaries. Some of you guys, yeah. Because I'm telling you, you're hot right now, Gemini. Especially going into your season. You may not feel hot. You might feel like a hot mess, but you a hot mess, right? You're not just a mess, you're a hot mess. And there's a lot of people that want to offer to you. There's a lot of people that are going to find you very tempting, and you're suddenly going to have some suitors that are going to come towards you. You're being asked to express your sacred boundaries. Are you interested? Are you not interested? What do you see with this? It's like, be upfront. Don't be passive aggressive when it comes to your boundaries and what you're willing to accept into your life, what you want to take. Because there could be somebody who feels so passionate they want to try to jump past your boundaries a little bit. And maybe like, maybe you're being asked to kind of, again, keep your boundaries in place. Okay, what do we have here for Gemini? Advice / additional messages. We have service. Some of you are just trusting that things are working out for you and that things are working out for the best. And that is the advice, to continue to do that. Some of you have some kind of skill that you put out into the world, that helps other people. And Spirit is asking you, just trust that you are doing that well. Because you might be a little hard on yourself right now, Gemini. I'm kind of picking that up. All right, guys. I think that's going to be your reading. And I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.